it's like there needs to be streamlined. I wrote streamlined a bit of the info of what's out there.
Yes.
And I think that state versus federal makes that a lot harder. And off air, I know Jamie and I were talking about even just the working with children check.
Oh
It's
my
like
God. Oh my
just
God.
like when
Working
we
with
take
children.
over, national one. I don't
Like,
care how it
honestly,
happens, it's happening.
it needs to happen. And I don't understand. Like, there was a really significant case last year. And, it
Mm-hmm.
really made me upset that, this is part of the problem around how can we avoid safety for children. And, unfortunately, it was to do with a male educator. And that alone is really disruptive. Being a male in this sector for my whole entire career, and I could never imagine working in this. And shout out to all of the male educators in this workforce who it come across a lot of judgment and a lot of preconceived notions. And I think there is such a great space for males in education, in outside of school hours and long day care settings, and all the different spaces, right? But why on earth are we considering state-based working with children checks where someone can go across the border and there's no record or there's limited
Mm-hmm.
record or whatever. If you're an individually owned service in one area and you're getting displaced workforces from different spaces, we're really relying on a lot of trust. And do we bring in a two check process of working with children checks for the state and then a federal that is mandated for employment, or should there not be just a national police check? I mean, it blows my mind in this day and age of modern technology that there is so many different ways of blue cards. There's state specific working with children check in New South Wales. There's different ways to apply. There's different fees and different times that they expire and different ways that you've got to register it or you don't. I mean, it's just blows my mind if we're talking about this national conversation of safety for children and having a workforce that is checked to be safe in an environment, that we can be proactive and making sure that there's continuous checks and measures. Why on earth are we not talking about a national discussion?